What is good? What is good, everybody? Happy Monday, guys. I hope everybody's week is starting off fucking amazing. I know ours are. We just got a deal assigned. I think it was Saturday night, Sunday morning, something like that. So shout out to Mauricio for getting that one to the signing table, not the closing table yet, but the signing table. So that's actually a JV that we have with Jordan. Me and Jordan are working that deal together. It was a two family in Jonesboro, Arkansas, and we basically just have two hoops that we have to get through to get this one closed now. We have an inspection that's getting done on Thursday, which normally we don't do inspections, but like you got to bend sometimes. I mean, if this is the way the guy buys and that's a deal killer for him, sometimes you just got to let it go. So we did that, and then we have to get through. The seller just has to sign something stating that the tenants are going to be paying rent in cash because apparently they pay with work right now. So just got to get through those two hoops. We'll get this one finalized. Might get a small price reduction on it, and then get that one to the closing table. So that happened over the weekend. Nelson, how was your weekend, though, bro?
You know what? That's great. My weekend was great. I had my aunt come in town from Dallas, and so I love my aunt, and it was great to see her. So the weekend was great, but I think more is what I want the people to know about is how, and it's we can joke about it now, but it's seriously. My boy was in a incident this weekend, and I just want you to tell him what happened, man, so people know that you got to be blessed every day to be here. You got to be thankful. And this man just literally protected his family and made it home. If you want to tell him, you can. If not, I understand.
No, I'll tell the story. I didn't tell my mom yet. So, mom, if you're listening to this, don't worry. We're good. We're alive. Your boy can fight. We know that. So, so I was. Everybody recommended to go on this golf cart tour. So we obviously, as you guys know, we were just in San Andres, Colombia, and it's like this big ass, not big ass, it's this little ass island. So like the entire island, I think it's like 5 square miles or some shit like that. Like it's really not that big. So you could rent these golf cart. They're kind of like dune buggy things. They're like the Kawasaki fucking they're not golf carts. They're like faster, but they're not like fucking go karts, whatever it is. So whatever. So we rent those things, driving around the island. First day, everything's good. Go to all the beaches, go fucking see the fishies, the whole nine. Like it was no care in the world, no worry in the world. We were told this island was one of the safest islands in this area. So I was like, all right, cool, let's go. The next day, we go scuba diving with the golf cart again. We extended our golf cart one extra day. So we go scuba diving. It was like this big helmet thing you put over your fucking head. I went. My wife stayed back because she's terrified of under deep sea water and any of that stuff. So I went down, had the whole experience, whatever. We get the photos after that. Then we go to drive to go get lunch. On our way to lunch, I see we're going up this hill and the fucking golf cart is like still warming up, so it's going super slow, like noticeably slow. I'm like, damn, this kind of like we're just like the shit's just fucking going slow as shit. So we're going up the hill, and once we get near the top, I see a cop car drive right by us. I'm like, okay, cool, here's the police, we're good. Next thing you know, like literally the cop just like passes. The second he gets out of sight, some dude comes out of the woods and he holds up a gun like this and just fucking like starts walking down the street. And I'm sitting there like, I'm like, do I stop? Do I go? Like at first, it took me a second to process what was actually happening because I saw the guy and I see him just walking across the street. I'm like, oh, cool. There's this guy walking down the street. Like, no big deal. Ends up fucking having the gun out, everything. Go. So mind you, the golf cart's finally starting to fucking speed up. So I'm like sitting here like fucking slamming this shit, like go, go, go. And my wife is like, go, 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 go. She's like, accelerate, accelerate, accelerate. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? So we keep going faster, and then the guy comes up like right next to the fucking cart and like has the gun like this. So I fucking like swat him like this. I didn't know if it was a gun. I don't know if it was a BB gun. I don't know what it was in this moment. Thank God it wasn't a real gun. But long story short, I swatted him like this, and that's how I got this little fucking mark right here. He shot me with the BB gun, guys. He fucking actually shot my arm with this shit. So I think when I went to go swat it away, he got scared. I don't think he was trying to shoot it. I think he just like whatever and it shot, and then he just ran away. So we're good. We're alive. We're well. So we got to be grateful for that because a lot of times we take things for granted. But just be aware of your surroundings. We should have never gone down that street. Like, there's the island goes around like this, obviously, right? And like this is where everything's at. The center's right in the middle. That's where the ghetto is. That's like where you can go, but you don't really want to be spending too much time there. We took the road that went directly into that. So it was like this little side road that was like jungle on each side. Like we had no business being on that street. So thank God we're good. That's how it goes. But
hey man, thank God he's here, guys. But I think the story is great because that's how quickly, right? Something can happen, and it's no fault of your own. I mean, you shouldn't be on the road, but you're also not asking to get robbed. So thank God Joey is safe. Thank God his wife is safe, and we can be back here going live and helping other people change their lives. So I wanted him to share that so you guys can be aware. You don't, and I'm not saying you were, but like I'm always one of those guys where people are like, oh, you don't want to do this because you're scared of that. It's because I got shit to lose. I got 2 kids, I got a wife. I'm not gonna take any route that's unnecessary for me because I don't need to. And I'm not saying that's what you did. I'm just saying, so people don't let other people intimidate you. Thank God Joey's here. And we assigned a deal Saturday. So while Joey, just so you understand the great thing about wholesaling, why he was being robbed, he's also closing the deal. So this is how you know he's a shirtless closer and he doesn't play around. He doesn't let robbery stop him. He gets that deal assigned no matter what.
Yeah, it literally happened. It was literally getting assigned as this whole thing was going down. Like Mauricio was in the middle of the negotiation and everything. So, moral of the story, I mean, I probably should not have swung. I probably should have just I don't know, stopped the car, let him rob us, and kept going.
But you know what? If you'd have did something else, he might have shot you in the BB gun in the eye, and you lost the eye. Like everything happened the way it's supposed to happen.
100%. And just be aware of your fucking surroundings. Like I live in Colombia, guys. I don't live in the United States. As much as I want to say it's very safe here, and it is. Like for me, for the most part, everywhere I go, I'm fucking safe. But you just have to be conscious that you're not in the United States, and there are things that could go down. Like I have many friends that have been robbed here. It happens. It's a real true. I mean, I know people have been robbed in the U.S. So anywhere you go, just be conscious of your surroundings. Be conscious if people are following you or anything like that. And if you get the golf cart, just make sure it got a fucking turbo on that bitch because that probably saves us too.
You get the golf cart, stick to the outskirts where you see tourists at.
Exactly. Yeah, stick to the fucking outskirts. Don't go off the beaten path. And I mean, that's kind of like common sense. I was fucking Joey Macho thinking that I could do no wrong in this country because everything's been going good so far. So whatever. But big shout out to my brother Jason Owiti. I hope you're doing good, bro. Let's run up these bags. And yeah, guys, just be safe. Just be smart. Don't be a dumbass like me.
Awesome, man. So the one that got assigned, is it a single family? You're saying it's a
duplex
multifamily? Duplex?
Multifamily. It's a duplex.
Nice.
So that one, we definitely have grounds to go for a price reduction on that one. So we're absolutely gonna. I mean, we should be able to get it on that one. And then the other one from the other day that we got assigned, that one the seller is just being super difficult. He's not trying to get the tenants out. So I'm going to get on the phone with him probably today or tomorrow, and we're gonna have a nice conversation. And
which one is this?
I mean, this is the Oregon one that we got assigned for $5,000 last week as well.
I don't know if I was in the loop on that one.
This one's a JV with Rita that was not a newly lead.
Oh, okay. Probably why we don't care about that. I mean, we have mine left. No, dude. Everybody that gets a deal, dude, and that's the thing is what people have to understand. There's so many leads and so many people that need help out there. Newly can't help them all, and neither can Joey, and neither can every other resource out there in the world, guys. And that's what you have to do in this business. You got to remember you're helping the seller. I don't care if I gave you a lead or someone else is. The seller is the one that needs help. So help them out. Exactly. Everything will work out.
That's it. But sometimes the seller don't want the help. And that is another thing. Their ego gets in the way. And this is their 4th time trying to sell the same house. And the same point that everyone else has gotten in, we are now getting in. So you know what that means? A lot of people would take this and be like, you know what? Let's just move on from the deal then. The guy, it's been 4 times already. He hasn't fucking done it with anyone else. Why would he do it with us? It's because he hasn't gotten to me yet. Like,
There, there you go.
he just needs the fear of my voice in his head, and he'll be okay. Because at the end of the day, like the dude needs to sell the house. He's been having problems with these tenants. I think that's what the real issue is. Is he doesn't want to admit that he has the issues with the tenants, and he doesn't want to deal with them. He just like, if I sell it, I sell it. If I don't, I don't. I'll just keep dealing with my issues if not. But sometimes it's just getting into it, dropping his ego a little bit, having a real conversation with him, showing that like I'm not trying to do this to hurt him. I'm trying to do this to help him and make his life less stressful. That's how you get through to these people. And I guarantee the other wholesalers that had it before couldn't communicate the same way that I'm going to try to. So that's probably why it didn't get done that way. Or sometimes it also is that he just had to get beat up 4 times, and finally it's like the fourth. It's like, like you really want to go through this another time and go to the same place? No.
And some people would say it's a bad lead, right? Some people would just, like you said, give away and walk up. You're dealing with humans. They're unpredictable. They're not robots where they, okay, give me price, buy, sign. It doesn't work that way, people.
You're gonna have emotions and politics and fucking all of it. And you got to make sure that, the key here is to just make sure that they see that you're on their side. It's like a lot of the times you guys get into these spats, I'll call them, with these sellers. And the reason that it's happening in the first place is because the seller thinks it's you versus them. And that's where the issues are coming in. And it's like you're fighting against the person that you need to get you paid. Like, think about that. That's like if Nelson was my boss and I'm arguing with him at every fucking corner, but like Nelson's the only way I get paid, so I better fucking shut up and just listen. It's kind of the same thing with these sellers. You got to find a way to get your point across by showing that you're also on their side. That's how you fucking win them over, especially these hard-ass ones. But as I was saying, a lot of people would be like, this is a shitty lead. But the reality of it is, this is the lead I want to deal with. Like, this is a problem no one else has been able to solve. You know what that means? If I can find the fucking solution to this goddamn problem, I am now going to get paid handsomely for it, where no one else was able to get paid on this. But that's just the point of our business. We're in a business to fucking literally get problems and find solutions. That's the only way we get paid. So don't get upset by the problems. Mohit, I'm looking forward to catching up with you too, my brother. Let's get some deals going in Dubai. Just get it.
Dubai.
But I have about 8 more minutes, bro. So we could just kind of keep talking if you want, or I can call a quick buyer and see where he's at. Let me call a buyer.
Let me see. I got my guy who was just trying to call me. I don't know if he may have a lead that we need to reach out to. So if he does, I'll shoot it over to you so we can make it happen.
Let's do it. Oh, let me take the filters off. That's why this isn't coming up.
Scranton, PA. All right, here we go.
Scranton.
Let's see what he says. I'll drop the Addy. I don't know what he's still typing, so we'll see what he says. Okay, let's see. Oh, nice. All right. All right. Let's see. It's always something. Let me see what this guy's talking about. He's saying cash buyer contract for 147.5, but they're looking for a people phone and cash buyer ready.
So is it a wholesaler that has a deal?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to see, because sometimes on these inbound leads, it sometimes can be another wholesaler who can't sell it.
Bro, that used to piss me off so much.
And now
they're not willing to JV either.
Yeah, right. I don't tell you what I got it for. All right, well, shut up and not sell it.
Please leave your message.
Hey, what's going on? I just got your note. So is the property, are you talking to the homeowner, or is it like another wholesaler? So they said they're willing. So talk to me about what happened with it.
And while Nelson's doing this quick call, guys, for anybody that is interested in getting into the community that we have, one, we have a 7-day free trial going on that is going to be going on for a minute. So come through, just check it out, see if it's fucking a good fit for you guys. But number two, my brother Danny McBrin is going to be coming on today at 3 p.m. Central Time, and he's going to be doing a call going over share buyouts. So if you guys ever get leads, and with these leads, they basically, it's, let's say it's two people that own the property, right? It's two siblings. Maybe they got the property inherited to them. One wants to sell, one doesn't want to sell. Basically, what he does in these deals is he buys a share of the one that does want to sell, and then either buys the share of the second person that doesn't want to sell, convinces them to sell, or they buy him out of his share, and then he makes money that way. So this is a way to capture on deals that you guys are probably hit your desk every day, and you just never know what to do with them. If they ever come through, hit us up, obviously. But also, if you want to learn about this shit, come through to the community call today at 3. It's in my Instagram bio. Or just DM me. I'll give you the link if you can't find me on Instagram. And let's fucking get it, guys.
There you go. Hey, so that address, if you want to pull it up, so the basically it's they have another wholesaler they're dealing with, but that guy couldn't perform, and they they're not backing out yet. I think it probably comes up in a few days, but they're asking for 147.5. And they want us to have like a proof of funds and a cash buyer ready. So I guess the homeowner kind of is familiar, but they just wanted to know that it's going to get sold. So what I would say on this is, do we know if we have any buyers
ready to go in Scranton? No, but I will talk to that seller and I'll level with them and just see where, like, I'm going to treat it like every other lead, obviously, see what we could do with it, and then take it from there. And if we could get it done, we'll get it done. Because Scranton's like a shitty area, honestly. It's not like a very populated area. I know of it from Dunder Mifflin because
that's all I know. That's all. That's the only way I know about. I mean, actually, I have a friend. I have a friend that lives there, and we play Xbox together, so I know she lives there. But I don't, outside of that in Dunder Mifflin, but. Zestimate is 216. They're asking 147.
That's why they probably locked it up at 147.
Well, I think the guys, whoever they were selling it to, he said they locked it at 150 or 155. But I don't know that area, but I would assume that if you can get realistic with them and tell them, hey, that's why it's not selling at 147. We can move it for you, but this is the price we need to be at.
Exactly. It's probably a lower 100,000 range is the reality of that one.
All right. Well, let me go grab the rest of the notes. That way, when you call the seller, you don't have to go from the top.
Yeah, send it in. I'm going to send them a text to schedule a call with them so I don't fully miss them.
Let me grab it real quick.
And we're going to get it popping. And I got to get out of here to go to my guy. Get me spam texts.
Okay, you know what? He doesn't have too much craziness in here.
And if anybody is in the North Carolina area for August 23rd, I will be there. I believe Nelson and Jordan will be there if we can make everything work out. And we will have a dope-ass wholesaling event going on there. So if you guys are by Raleigh, North Carolina, or even want to take the trip out, I think the tickets are fairly cheap for it. Come through, come meet us. Let's network. Let's have some fun. I'll be back in the United States for the first time in a minute. So if y'all are around or want to come meet me in person, come through.
You're going to be popping in and out of the States for a little while.
I know. Don't remind me.
All right. I dropped the information in there so you can line it up and schedule a call. Let me ask him if she seemed reasonable. I mean, she must not be too crazy.
I just had some shitty wholesaler try to lock her up at 150 when the ARV is probably 220. So there's your issue. I don't even have to look at comps to know that ain't a deal.
Well, I would say, guys, I do things the quick way to see if we're even going to be in the ballpark here. So I would say, hey, ma'am, we can make it happen, but you're going to need to be around 120, 115, 125 in that range.
Exactly.
If you want to get it sold, right? Otherwise, what we can do is you can list it for
Make a wait on it.
216 and wait and see if you get an offer for whatever. And
That's
go
it. Hell yeah. Well, tomorrow is going to be a way longer session because I have a lot more time tomorrow. I had an unexpected doctor's appointment that I got to get to right now for my lower back. So we go and do that. Then I got to go get my MRI today. Then we're going to do this community call and get everything fucking going, guys. So I'm going to leave you guys with this. Just make sure when you guys travel, you enjoy yourselves, you look out, you check your fucking surroundings, and just don't go off the unbeaten path. That's really the way to fucking do it, guys. But last thing I will say, I mean, it's been almost 90 days. We have 200 grand assigned. We've closed, I don't know, we did 95 last month. We've closed a lot of fucking money during this challenge so far. And we're going to just keep closing it and running it up. And once this challenge is over, we're not done up here, guys. We're going to keep going live very frequently for you guys and just give it as much value as we can. So if you guys have been enjoying this series, enjoying these lives, give me a thumbs up. On the replay world, give me a thumbs up. Let's get it. Fire emoji, any of it. And we're going to keep running it up with you guys and having some fucking fun and giving out whatever value and lessons we can. So, Nelson, as always, I appreciate you, my brother. And I will see everybody mañana bright and early.
All right, you guys take care, brother.
Let's get it out.